It started with a drunken row but led to the deaths of 3 young children. Described in court as a man of limited intellectual ability, Kevin Hargreaves deliberately set light to the house containing 10 children last July. His 8-year-old son John and stepson Jordan Swift, who was 14, were trapped in a top-floor bedroom and died. 19-year-old Carly Swift got out but died after running back in to try to save the boys.
It was really nice. He was always cheeky and winding people up, but he was kind and good friend.
I've known him since year 7 because we was in the same farm and stuff. He's a dead lively boy, always having fun with random people, even that he didn't know.
At the time of his death, he'd really turned things round in his behaviour and in his academic studies. So much so that the day before he died, we had a celebration lunch and invited Jordan to celebrate the achievements that he'd made.
The fire was started in the early hours. Earlier on, Kevin Hargreaves had been for a night out with his wife, Susan Owen. They were both drunk and argued in the taxi home when he said she'd been flirting with the driver after buying him a kebab. When they got back here, the disagreement turned physical. Kevin Hargreaves punched his wife several times and then went upstairs. When he got to the bedroom, he emptied some petrol out of the lawnmower, which unusually was kept up there, and then set light to it. The flames quickly engulfed the room. Kevin Hargreaves' own barrister admitted what he'd done was impulsive, stupid and selfish, and something he deeply regrets.
It is our view that the evidence in this case provided a realistic prospect of conviction for murder, and that it was in the public interest to put the case before a jury to determine Kevin Hargreaves' guilt.
Kevin Hargreaves never denied starting the fire but said he only intended to kill himself. The jury agreed. There were gasps from his wife in the public gallery as the 3 guilty manslaughter verdicts were read out, and she broke down in tears. Sentencing him to 12 years, the judge told him the appalling risk to everyone in the house must have been blindingly obvious to you.
The jury didn't find that he intended to cause anybody any harm. But he was a pathetic individual who deliberately set a fire, knowing that there were 10 children in that house. Words can't describe how terrible this man is.
Work's being carried out to transform the house that was torched back into a home again, but for Susan Owen and the children who survived the blaze, rebuilding their lives will take much longer. James Webster, Channel M Today.